Good evening, I'm Dr. Oculus, and today we are starting this Leica video purely because I want to cut the first few minutes out because it involves something that I want to announce. Now, yes, we are here to have a look at the KIWI design grips for the Oculus Quest, so we're going to be testing those out thoroughly using Beat Saber, Space Pirate Trainer, very active games, so we're going to give them a whirl this evening. But first, a little bit of business. So, it's no secret, I'm a fat ass. I am actually quite a large fellow. Now, I am telling you this information twice apparently because I've got two microphones active. Yes, so I tell you this information because it's time I did something about it. So I'm going to be using virtual reality and hopefully a little bit of help from you guys to try and bring that number down. Now, the number in question is 22 stone and 6 pounds in the UK, or if you're American, it's like 314 pounds. I need to lose weight big time, so I will be certainly doing more. Now, it's mostly going to be done through diet. I just need to change the way I eat like a slob. I really do.
Check mark live online under the game Oculus VR.
Thank you very much for that, Wisebot. You can turn down. Right, so yes, it is going to be done mostly through diet, but then I am also going to try and get a little bit more active, and I'm going to be doing virtual reality to do that. Now, I'm going to be doing it ad hoc, so every now and again you might find I just hop on for half an hour one morning, just thrash through some Beat Saber, do a bit of O-Shape, Power Beats VR, or just anything that sort of gets me physically going, just so I'm doing a little bit more than sitting around on my arse like I'm doing now. So that was something that I want everybody to help me out with. So every now and again, just hop in and, just ask me if, how I'm doing. Let me know my current weight, things like that. Ask me very, very personal shit because, I don't care. I am telling you this information to keep me honest, basically. So that was the big thing that I put a tweet out earlier, and I just said that I'm going to need people's help. That is what I need your help to do. I need you to keep me honest, keep asking me my weight. Call me a fat ass, I don't give a shit. But I am going to try and lose some. So if I keep telling you the weight, I'm going to be embarrassed to tell you if it goes up. So I should stick to the diet. That was the big thing that I was on about before. Now, that's all out of the way. We are going to be testing the KIWI Designs grips, which came in this bag, but on the Quest controllers. And also, I just want to give them a shout out because they also sent me these wall mounts for my Oculus Rift sensors as well. Now, I actually have one chucked. I chucked it up there a minute ago. And that is holding my Rift sensor, and I have to tell you, it's actually drastically improved the quality of my tracking. Having a sensor placed in a decent, proper position for a change is certainly doing a lot for me. So I want to give a massive shout out to KIWI Designs. Their products are available on the internet. Amazon is a great place to buy them. They sent me these for free, full disclaimer. And yeah, you can certainly check a link in the description below for their website, or head over to your local Amazon store and see if they ship out to there. Now, without further ado, Paul, good evening and welcome, my man. How's it going, sir? I have just took care of that little bit of business. You can do quality control because I'm now going to switch from this to the poly mic. Hopefully that is not blowing your ears out too much. In fact, I'm going to knock it down because it keeps going into the red. So this is how we're going to capture the Quest audio using this bad boy right here. I'm probably going to have to disconnect the DAS, which is going to kill me. But that is neither here nor there. That is my problem, not yours. So let us switch to the fancy scene. And
You stole my watch.
I stole your watch. You have a Sony Smartwatch 3 as well? How did I steal your watch?
LOL.
Nice. I love it. Although the battery seems to last drastically less and less as days go by. I bought a thing that I've basically drilled into my desktop at the side of my bed. and it seems to be like a super fast charger, but I don't think it takes very well to being super fast charged, so keep that in mind. I think I've destroyed the battery. Oh, I keep standing on this freaking mic cord. Right, so first things first. That's the offending article I was referring to earlier. You can hear the robot talking to you because I need something to let me know when people chat while I'm in a game. I'm going to be doing a bit of Beat Saber, a bit of Space Pirate Trainer. I'm going to really test these things out tonight to see if they are truly the wonderful thing that we need them to be. In fact, shall we chuck a... knock that down a bit. I'm just wondering if we need to just add an image just to give them a bit of a shout out. Add image, add source, and add new source. We'll call it KIWI because it's going to be used one time and one time only, so it needs its own name. And let's grab the picture. That is not the picture I want it to be. Okay. How you doing this evening, Paul? What are you editing? You're normally here when you're editing, so hit it. Give me what you got. Oh, this is not by date. I could do with a different view. Here, Windows. Fancy helping me out?
Riders review, LOL.
Synth Riders, nice. I've heard many people are playing that. Did I just copy it or did I save it? I might have just copied it. I just don't want that moving image in the background. It's rather distracting. Okay, let's go for thumbnails and bang this in instead. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted it to be. Where's the position? Chuck that there and send it to the bottom.
Then plan to test out Doctor Who once it's all done. Embargo D on that until next week though.
Oh, I hate you! Whose dick did you suck to get Doctor Who? I want Doctor Who. Sorry, KIWI. Sorry. I'm here advertising your product and I said dick suck. It's going to happen. You knew who you got into bed with. Right, so that is that going. Let's make this larger, shall we? Hopefully the stream looks alright. You can also tell me how the Quest is looking because I get the impression it ain't looking good. Can I just scooch you over here a wee bit? Let's maneuver that. So, there we go. That is the product in question. Did they reach out to you at all, Paul? Because I may or may not have thrown them a few people's names and yours may well have been one of them. I'm a remote shot. Ah, it's over here. Here we go, once again. Right, let's unplug the DAS. Yeah, that's okie dokie. And right controller is not found. Okay, that's good. Also, the that's interesting. It doesn't broadcast the thing anymore. That is choppy as all balls. Right, let's hop into. Might as well start with some Beat Saber. Ah, okay. I need me a PR company. Right, so, first things first. Positioning on the hands. Now, you have the index controllers, so you will know as well as any that getting the positioning of the index is key and also a little tricky. I have to admit, these fit my hands 2 minutes ago and now not so much. There we go-ish, maybe. I have fat hands, it doesn't help. That is not smooth at all, is it? Can you at least hear it? Over me? That is not good at all.
Very choppy indeed.
Yeah, it's properly choppy on my end as well. Now, why are you so choppy? So this is a problem that I'm going to have. Because it doesn't, the DAS mod doesn't cover it up, but the VR cover does. I don't know, maybe I can strap a mic to an earphone. Let's just deal with the choppy video first. So I wonder if I've either not got a 5G connection although that's much better, isn't it? So maybe we'll live with that. Did I knock a power button? What's going on? Did you... Oh, I'm out of the... Alright, let's go full DAS then. Is that better? Is that watchable? Is that nice? Am I on camera still? I probably am. Now, how the flying ducky are we going to get everybody's audio?
Yeah, a lot better.
A lot better. That's okay then. So that's half the battle. I did not think about streaming the Quest when I did the DAS mod, I'll be honest. Now, there is a cable. I wonder if I would get away with it. Oh, the joys of doing this shit on the fly. So... I might have to stand a little bit closer, but how does How about now? How about now?
And now.
How about now? I was supposedly tested all this. Testing, testing, testing. Mic check, check. No, mic check. So that mic is now dead, but all is not lost.
Yeah, good for me then.
So this might work out in our favour. No, it did not. Okay. So apparently you can see the cogs turning. Right, so Beat Saber Quest audio needs to go into not this. It needs to go into this. Yeah, I know. It's that should have sorted it. In fact, I should now be able to just disconnect. Right, that should have the desktop mic in Camille and the game being picked up by this cable. This microphone is now surplus to requirement. What's his audio levels like now? Oh, in fact, it's around. And then I can control it using this. Game volume was a little too loud. Yeah, I'm jamming the volume down. It doesn't seem to be making a great deal of difference, to be fair. Oh, we will get this thing started soon. It'll be time to finish in a minute. How's that? That should be a semi-comfortable level of both game and me.
Turn it up a little on the headset.
That's one more block. Okay, so if I get a bit of music going, we always joke, we always do this. We always go escape. Try this on. Yeah, that's the best way to test it. So we'll stick escape on hard. Really? I've got to say, they give me the confidence to really go for it. Okay. Which brings up another issue, to be fair. So, the way these attach.
Volume seems a little crackly and bassy.
Crackly and bassy. Oh. That's bad news. So the way these attach is by a rubber band that goes around the controller. Now, if you want to change the battery, it doesn't really hinder it, although it does solve one of the issues that many complain about, and that is that the things come off too much. I feel that it no longer is an issue. Now, this battery, when I put it in last night, had 64%. So, hopefully it's going to get us through this. Now, right, back to our audio issues then. So I can go back to the lav and finish off the shit, and then I can bring on the microphone. That seems to be the only way around it. I wonder if I can just chuck I just take it off of one ear. This isn't real, this isn't live. It's not being monitored or watched or recorded by anybody. Yes, maybe we can chuck because that's ridiculously loud. I'm having another thought. And I do actually technically have more control. Over things. I really need to figure out a better way of doing it. See, most of my videos recently have actually been done using the in-headset recording. If I go for this ear, maybe. This is the downside to the DAS mod. I've found it. It's here. I wonder if I can get away with this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me too well. Right, the mic in. Check, 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 mic check. Check, mic check. Now you'll have to tell me if you get me twice, because it is technically getting me twice.
Coming through then.
If I come through too loud on the lav, I will have to disable the desktop. Now, one of the things they do recommend that you do is keep the original wrist straps. And I'll be honest, I'm all for that because I do like a wrist strap. The only headset that I've not kept the wrist strap is the Oculus Go. Right, confirm Guardian. Right, so let's hit OK. Front mic check. That seems to be picking me up and nothing. What is the fecking front mic set to? Because that ain't this. Thanks very much for sticking by and...
No game volume again.
Holy crap, that is the front mic. Okay, plan B. Hello? That seems to be picking up a bit better. It's also picking up me. How's that? Right, that's getting me. Let's knock off the desk mic for now. And let's just go Han Solo. Right, Paul, this is the one. This is it. I've got a good feeling about this now. Oh wait, I can't even see it. God, the difference between the Quest headset and the DAS, that's mental. Right, so we've got a constant background hum. Nice. So if I talk and do this at the same time, that's let's go. Hopefully you can hear me over the music. I do technically have the microphone rammed into the Quest. Game is too loud. Right. We're working on it. Oculus, if you're paying attention, your product is a feckin' nightmare to stream. So if I got desk mic for me,
maybe a few more bars found.
Thing is, I can't hear it then. I don't need these anymore. How's that? We hop back onto escape, and then if I talk, you can hear me. Let's play a track. Wait. This isn't right, this isn't real. That's a wall. This is just... So the downside, as you may or may not know from having Knuckles, is that it doesn't... Like, I like to drop the controllers. And then... Let's take a couple of notches off of this, because it's quite tight. Yeah, I like to drop the controllers and do things with my hands. If you have this, you let go and they're just there. So you can't do stuff that you're used to doing. But... I mean, it's a small price to pay because this is really a nice flick. Right, this time, this is the one. No more battery issues or that's gonna drive it by me. Right, let's hit play and do escape on hard. say, it really gives you the confidence just to... Like, I know they're not going anywhere, and it's a great angle. I like it. Makes me wonder if I can shoehorn them onto the CV1 controllers. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm too close to the Guardian. I don't actually need to be that close anymore. I really like them. They're certainly great for Beat Saber. I don't know if I would leave them on if I was giving the quest to a newbie. Because it takes away from the simplicity of grab that, do this. You're then back into the realms of like, right, now find the sweet spot, now put these over your hand, but put it so it's comfortable, but it's not restricting you, and you're explaining yourself more. As an enthusiast, they are an absolute gem of a product. I love the security. Oh, I spin that at the end. Not impressed. No, I still got an S rank. Not my high score though, no fireworks. I do usually like to... Oh, I can still tighten that. Hey, there we go. I don't know if I want to throw the stream into copyright hell.
Took me a lot longer to get my friend into the Valve Index than the Rift.
Exactly, yeah. It just doesn't... Have my settings... I don't know if you can see this. So you can tweak the Guardian.
Just messing about getting the strap comfortable for them. Never mind the controllers themselves, LOL.
Exactly. It can detract from the showing off of things. So I don't know. I mean, these are actually... that I'm never going to have to move them for me now. These are exactly where they need to be. And I have found that running them down your knuckle is actually the way forward. It feels super comfortable. I have access to the buttons. It doesn't get in the way at all. There was a setting that I could I don't know, there used to be a setting where you could actually tell it at what point to kick in the Guardian. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's tested them on Beat Saber. I feel like we need to go... Well, they've changed all the things. I noticed that it updated. Maybe we'll come back to Beat Saber later. Now, we need something equally as movie. Hey, how's it going there? It's your bro, right? Yeah, I need to...
What are you playing today?
I'm playing a little bit of a lot of things. What I'm actually doing is testing these out. I don't know if you can see me. So these are for the Oculus Quest, and they basically turn the Quest into Knuckles, where you can just let go. So that's what we're technically doing today. See, I can't do it on the Rift. It is the Quest that I've done it. They've taken the feature away. What I want is this chat, but larger. That's their website, should you need it. It's also in the description below. Where's Restream? Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Open in browser. And then Control plus locked. Alright, somebody type me something just to make sure that works. So what do you think? Ooh, VR cards upgraded. Something. That is perfect. Thank you very much, Paul. Right, what do you think? Do you think we go for a little bit of Vader? Or let's go Racket, because Racket is quite an active game. So we're putting these things through their paces. I tried them on Beat Saber, and I have to say they really gave me the confidence to just sort of throw my arm out there. I don't have to worry about losing the Quest controller. A lot of people say that the Quest controller, the battery door slips off. This essentially adds...
What's your favorite Quest game?
My favorite Quest game, I have to say, is probably this.
Welcome to Racket NX.
I absolutely love Racket NX. I recommend it to everybody. So, I suppose we'll try this. So, you've just got this. Now, the microphone is going to mess me up. Normally you're not tethered like this. So, what you need to do is basically bat this ball at those
Let's
red...
do it.
Love Racket NX on this.
I didn't hear that. So it's like racquetball. Missed it completely.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Made it 100% better being tetherless.
It is absolutely better being tetherless. I don't know what they're doing. Are they hurting me? They're not got X's on them. Yeah, when I first played this, I played it in my back garden, and I had the freedom to just get out and about and smash it all the time. And they're propelling me around. They're giving me that little bit of boost.
Gives you more time. Like how the souls are the bad ones.
I mean, any time now. This is one hell of a shot.
What the?
I think you like that. There we go.
I brought some weight to lift.
Oh, energy's going down. Come back. Gotta stop kicking around. Oh, I was going straight for the energy too.
Time's up. Personal best.
Yeah, Racket NX on Quest is fantastic. Gives you more time and health and skulls. Like, yeah, okay. You bought some weights to lift. Okay. So what made you want to get some weights? So I mean, it absolutely doesn't hinder Racket NX at all, and it probably does make the experience a little bit better because, like I say, you've got the confidence to do it. I have the confidence that I'm not going to smack my wall. That's not what I had in mind. Come up to me. That's more like it. This isn't going well at all. What the heck? Fresh heck?
Great.
Have you ever tried this out, yo, bro? We did a bit of Beat Saber earlier. We're gonna try a selection of things.
For my lighthouse sensor stands like Buck uses to turn up. Then I am going to move into the larger spare room. I was gonna do boxing as a sport and I am not the strongest, so I brought some weights.
Ah, right, okay.
I bothered while mounting them in the other room.
So as I was saying at the start of the stream, I'm going to be using virtual reality to try and shed some weight. And I need you, the viewers, to keep me honest. To be like, hey, fat ass, how much weight have you lost this week? And you are going to be one of those, because you're the ones that turn up all the time. So I'm counting on you. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't feel comfortable, you don't want to do it, that's fair enough. But also, help brother out. Right, that's enough of that. Where do we need to be over here? Okay.
Excellent.
I love me some Racket NX though. I mean, this is
The
the
weights are 2.5 kilo, not too much.
campaign. That's not what I had in mind. Need to go that way.
Do you use pounds or kilos?
For weight, technically in the UK we use stone and pounds. I can convert it into American now. So it's 14 pounds to a stone, and 22.6, which, if my rather shocking maths is correct, makes me about 314. Get that one. The next time you ask me and I tell you that I'm 22 stone, you know, I'll have lost 6 pounds.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
3 waves left.
Oh, I don't have one in the hand. Oh, that's going to murder me.
Excellent.
So the weights that I brought are about 6 pounds.
Great.
Oh, I'm going to regret that.
Awesome. Outstanding.
Now this one. No. That'll do. Where are we going to?
Build some muscle.
This is all about accuracy. I'm gonna fail. Balls! I don't even know which way I'm facing.
I never tried rapid
Time's
MX.
up. Personal best.
2.5 kilos is not too much. 2.5 kilos. So the weight that I bought is about 6 pounds. Okay. You want to build some muscle?
Did you ever lift weights?
Not really. It was never. I don't want to get jacked. I just want to get less me. So that's Racket NX. Works perfectly well for that. Doesn't hinder me in any way, shape, or form, and it gives me confidence to. It doesn't bother me at all. What other games do we have in the library? Any requests? I was going to go into the Lightsaber Dojo. I also feel like we need to do a bit of shooting to see if it hinders that as well. I don't ever remember playing End Space on the go. I think that's. We've got Rush as well. I love that.
Thrill of the fight.
Thrill of the Fight. I do not have Thrill of the Fight now. It's something that maybe we should look at buying it. What I'll do is I'll buy that and we'll play it again because I've got nothing recorded this week. Oh, Synth Riders is out on the quest. Yeah, I've got nothing recorded this week, so it is going to just be all stream.
I'm going to have a look at Doctor Who. We'll catch you later, mate.
Alright, VRL, thank you very much. If you can get me in touch with the company, I would be very much appreciated. I don't care about getting it early, just care about getting it at all. Pistol Whip, that is coming soon. Can't wait for Pistol Whip. That is 2 days away at this point, 3 days away. So can't wait for that one.
Or Knockout League.
Knockout League. I don't have that either, no. Audica, I hate that game. I will probably buy it on the quest. So this is what we've got.
W Drive. I am doing a giveaway for the Quest Synth Riders. It closes tomorrow.
Oh, okay. How do I enter? Is it the usual method on the website? Also, yo, bro, you've got a quest. Hop onto the VRL.com, is it? .co.uk. Enter the giveaway, and you might get yourself a code for Synth Riders on the quest.
Yeah, usual way.
Nice.
3 keys to give away. What do you like the best? Knockout Review, Creed Rise to Glory, or Thrill of the Fight?
So I've only really played Creed. Right, so these are. Well, we can adjust the angle of the barrel. Yeah, that's way better. I've always liked that. Laser sights will go red. 3 keys to give away. Nice. So, I mean, hopefully I'll get one of them. Right, so do we go for old school, classic, arcade? Oh yeah, I forgot about that feature. I'm going to keep that there. So 13,000 in the world. Let's go arcade. You'll have to go to his website. Yeah, right. Paul, you have my full permission to post links. Alright, that's the grenade. Link at the top of the page. Heat Seekers. That's it, I've got my shortcut sorted now. So this game can get very, very, very hectic. I don't know if you've ever played this one, Yoro. That robot is saving my ass. Oh. This is great, because we can pop a grenade in there. Oh, I've taken one to the face. How is that not killing them? Alright, solid. I love the shield in that it's got the... That's why I like to have a grenade and a machine gun. That should be a nice shield. And the great thing about the shield is that it protects me. The bad thing about the shield is I can shoot through it. This is the kind of game that you really should be moving. Oh, I'm taking another one to the face. When that shield fails, it's really going to let me down. That's one. There we go. I'm back into the giveaway. I hope you win too, but right after me. Oh. I didn't see all that. Ricochet. Last life. Oh, the shields are officially gone.
Anyone got anything large until Logan Paul needs one?
So they're certainly not hindering me playing this game either. Anyone got a penis enlargement until Logan Paul needs them? I don't know. DOC. I mean, I have a message for Logan Paul. So that is Space Pirate Trainer. Once again, they are not hindering me. They are not helping me. They're kind of neither here nor there. If I was a little bit more active, I suppose I would possibly enjoy.
Didn't think you could see your comments, huh?
Didn't think you could see your comments. I'm actually just nose peeking. No, I don't have Creed on the Quest, unfortunately. I have it on the PC. Also, the computer is reading them out to me, so I know when I get them, at least. If I don't hear them, I know I have to look up. So we've got 33% left on the Quest. I might chuck it on charge. just to see how it's going. Right, let's hop into Vader Immortal, because that needs to be done. That's kind of a requirement. In fact, while we're on Vader...
Do you have it on Rift?
Do you have it on Rift? I do have Creed on the Rift, yes. See, this is the downside to like Knuckles and stuff. You lose a lot of the ability of your hands. I'm just going to have to ditch it. So these are reasonably priced. They're less than 20 quid. I think they're about 15. Might be less than 15. Is it on the Oculus Store? No, it's on Steam. Oh, that turned it off.
It's cross-buy.
It is cross-buy, yes. Unfortunately, because I own it on Steam, I get nothing. Right, so let's go to the dojo.
Can't wait for Link. I don't have one, but going to mix both Quest and laptop to make it portable.
Yeah, that's something that I certainly can't wait for as well. Alright, come to me. So... Oh, we can turn. So it's not... I don't feel as comfortable letting this go as what I did with the index controllers. I could maybe tighten it.
I have that game too.
The Vader Immortal. Vader Immortal Part 3 has been announced. And it's the end of the month. So yeah, the Quest controller kind of wobbles in your hand a little bit. So it doesn't give you the badass feeling like it does with the index. When you... Where's my lightsaber gone? When you let go. But, I mean, you know, considering that the index has essentially been R&D designed to be that product.
Episodes 1 and 2, and I will get 3.
Yeah, I'm going to get 3 as well. I'm going to insta-buy it just because, well, let's face it. Where's my lightsaber? Oh, it's here. Dolly. Yeah, it's going to be an insta-buy pure because I've just played 1 and 2. So that's not too bad at all. I think I would still... It's alright, I quite like it. Unleashed. What's unleashed? What? I've got to stop pulling the trigger. Nice. I don't have the audio. Shut up. I've taken way too much damage. Yeah, I kept letting him get behind me.
What do you like Beta episode 1 or 2?
Episode 1 or 2. Episode... So it's kind of 50-50 really, because episode 2 has the better dojo. But episode 1 had the better single player content. So it's kind of 6 one and half for the other. You get to wield the Force in 2. Purple kyber crystals. Or disable horizontally and still. Sure. Quickly return and attack after blocking. Show all your sabers. Well, with an offer like that, I just picked restart, didn't I? Rewards. So I've got the blue kyber, the green, the yellow, and the purple. I've not really played this on the quest, to be fair. Let's go purple. Gloves, not really got any new ones. Data pads, that's kind of irrelevant. That's just bullshit. There's a Vader saber. And it's just red, isn't it? $26 with. I give up. Hey, I win. I never used that one. Sith mentality. Once stunned, an enemy can be force lifted and thrown. Hey, I got 3 on that one. Well, we have one last round on the Unleashed. I just needed to get my eye in, that was all. Get out of it. He did. Did I fail? Did I win? Red kyber! There we go. So we got the red. Nathi is in Bali. He is in Bali, yeah. I don't know what he's doing in Bali. I don't know whether he's having a vacation or if it's VR related. It's probably VR related. So that is the Lightsaber Dojo. Once again, they do give you the ability to let go of the saber, which is quite fun. And it's become second nature to do it now. That's actually very, very nice, very, very useful. Adds to immersion, and that's what we want. So, that is Vader Immortal. Yo, bro, what are we playing? I've got some updates for Virtual Desktop and Oculus Browser. I'm fine with that. Virtual Desktop I'm going to have to plug in to do. 37%, that's fine. What do you want? A spot of racing? Do you want to do Rush? Apex Construct? Robo Recall? Do you want to do a bit of shooting? Death Horizon? Zombies? Any of these games that you're considering yourself you want to see? It's currently 1:45. I'm probably going to go for about another 15 minutes. So as soon as you are here, you can choose what we do. I don't know what Next VR is. No, I've installed it, but it's probably pointless. Watching NBA games. So these are Go games, but they've upgraded, which is nice. I do try by when I'm music on here. And, you know, don't know anything about DJing. Well, as soon as we're killing time, I want to go shoot things. So we get on with the... Actually, now just a little Death Horizon, Robo Recall would be a better thing to play with these things. Because you're letting go of the gun to reload. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. Robo Recall. You have no hands yet. It's a nice screen. They have truly done some magic. Oh yeah, of course I wiped the quest, didn't I? Oh, okay, I guess we're starting again then. In the near future.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program when blimps attack to bring you
See, the
this
cars
emergency
An
announcement.
emergency.
But these aren't too shabby. Can we skip to the end?
The Robo-Ready Corporation has issued the
We
following
cannot.
press release.
Love those guys.
Your trusted friends at Robo-Ready want to reassure you that the rumors you've heard are very likely exaggerated.
I trust them.
There is nothing to fear. The allegations that our new TAL Series 9 are malfunctioning have not been verified by any reputable source.
Hey, I'm a Telma. You're
The
famous.
may appear to be a sterling property, but it is equally possible that they are simply carrying out one of our many urban renewal programs. They are almost certainly not running amok.
I'd like to run
You
amok.
are likely almost entirely safe. We stake our reputation on it.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Hold on a moment. Unconfirmed sources are telling us that the malfunction may be spreading to town lines in other parts of the city.
The cars look better there than what they do
Robo-Ready
here.
may be issuing a citywide
I'm surrounded.
Powers have the situation under control, but one thing you absolutely must do is
See, that's not terrifying at all. Meanwhile, at RoboReady headquarters.
Welcome, Agent 34, and congratulations on your promotion to the ranks for RoboReady Recall Specialist.
See, this is good because we're using the sticks and the buttons.
I'm your artificial intelligence
Shooting,
deputy.
pew pew.
I'm here to help you excel at RoboReady.
The hands look at a weird angle.
We've arrived at your state-of-the-art RoboReady.
That's knuckle to knuckle when in reality it says I'm here.
Let's get started. Aim the beam at the location in front of. Nice job, Agent. You can also change which way you're facing when you teleport. As before, tilt, now rotate the thumbstick to change your facing direction. Once facing the correct direction,
Skip the end.
release the thumbstick. When teleporting, rotate the. Notice this previous. Now observe the excellent work. Always keep an eye out for multiple white rings when you're holding something. Next up, you can teleport around the office to see all the state-of-the-art robo resources now at your disposal. Go ahead, try it. Whenever a RoboReady product displays any sort of defect, such as memory leak, power surge, or homicide, our RoboReady recall
Homicide is a defect?
action.
Really?
Great
You
work.
don't say.
When you're ready, teleport to the objective marker. Welcome to weapons training. Now for a little target practice.
This is why we're
Put
here.
pistols to the holsters at your hips.
Stitch the cable.
Look down and observe. Pistols. Go ahead and grab them. Just squeeze every time you draw a pistol. RoboReady supply
So I
team
can-
receives a requisition request. They will teleport new pistols to you as soon as possible.
That's pretty
So
cool.
check your holsters often. Now you're armed. Just squeeze the trigger to shoot.
Trigger Tai Chi.
Agent 34, we are getting reports of a hotspot in
Oh,
the
this
city.
tracks so well.
Multiple RoboReady products have gone rogue. Please note, product defects are always the result of user error. RoboReady not responsible. It's time to test your recall skills in the field. Please hold for teleport.
Alright, let's give this a bash.
Welcome to the city center, Agent 34. RoboReady needs you to investigate the malfunctioning products. Look out, Agent! Incoming!
That is the end of me.
We evaluate your performance by your score, which you can see here. This is your multiplier. Collect chips to increase your multiplier and drastically increase your score. Defective products. Shoot them, Agent 34. Shoot them. Move up the alley. Agent, more crawlers. Fight your way up the alley.
Okay, so the usage of the sticks, perfectly fine.
The pain, it burns.
Thank you.
Ow. Service with a smile.
Catch. Body check.
If the daisy rip me apart. Not good. Not good.
Agent, you can grab and throw bullets.
Ow, ow, ow. A promotion. Not good, not good.
is.
Buddy, I'm Philip. I'm going to integrate to your environment.
Agent 34, are you receiving transmissions from an AI calling itself Philip? Please disregard anything this AI says. It is an older, erratic model scheduled for shutdown.
She's so sweet of me. Tries to hide it, but I can tell.
While you were busy recalling, we had an uptick of rare robots in this hotspot. We'll need you to recall as many as you can, quickly.
So this is what we call equilibrium cutter.
3, 2, 1, go! A recaller among recallers.
Blue screen.
What a champ!
Big birds.
90 seconds left.
Timing clock.
You can do it!
The pain. Low power.
It's time to move, Agent 34.
I agree.
60 seconds remaining.
Not good. Not good. The pain. Hit for power down. Service with that smile.
Agent, 30 seconds left.
A promotion. Is this the end of me? Low power. The pain. Oh, robot pattern. I see it. Out power.
10 more seconds.
Is this the end of me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're having a blast!
You recalled enough products. Move to the next site.
Create an
That
automaton!
quest looks very comfortable.
That quest is exceptionally comfortable, Bob.
Look out, Agent. RoboReady doesn't think you're ready to deal with that quite yet.
I had a friend whip me the nice deluxe audio strap for the Vive, and it turns out it's a massive improvement. The downside is it's a fucking nightmare to stream. And very echoey. So here's the problem. I can't get audio from the Quest. So what I've done is put a lav mic on the edge of the right here, and then the desk is also picking me up. Because the lav mic doesn't pick me up enough, and the desk obviously doesn't pick up the Quest. So that is Robo Recall as well. I've got to be honest, I was skeptical. So not even using the DAS at the moment, I was using the Oculus audio, which is okay-ish. But we're wrapping up now anyway, but we're going to give our final thoughts on the... Look at me. There we go. That's clearly not a great camera angle, is it? So yes, our thoughts on the KIWI design Knuckles adapters for the Oculus Quest. I was afraid that they would hinder more than they did help, but they do actually genuinely help. and that's a big thing. So they are. I have very sweaty palms. They do somewhat get in the way of the Oculus button, but you don't use it that much that you really care. And then the original wrist straps, because what happens is you receive the product and the Oculus Quest wrist strap, this camera's not great, goes into a tiny little hole at the bottom. There you go. So you remove the original wrist strap from that hole, which is held in using this little doohickey here. You remove that and then it fits straight in that hole. It's cut out perfectly to size, so it fits in the exact same space. And then the rubber band just goes over the controller like so. So it just sits there like that, and then you just chuck your hand in it and you've got yourself controllers that you can basically let go of. So they are incredibly useful. While we're on the subject of KIWI designs, let's just bring up this wall mount. This wall mount will fit basically any camera that's got the, I think it's a 1/4 inch thread. Your basic camera thread. So it's the same one that is on this thing right here, and the same one that is obviously on your Oculus bases. The one that's on the wall,
Compared to the index.
compared to the index, so the index has been designed. I mean, obviously you've got, with the index, you've got the touch capacitors, so you've got the fingers which, you know, pick up, whereas this is just using the grip. When you let go of things, it kind of wobbles, whereas the index is planted in your hand. But let's face it, you are basically retrofitting the ability to let go of your controllers. So the thing with the index, for me, isn't the ability to let go. It is the ability to grip. That's the thing with the index. I don't really care about letting go of my controllers. I actually like the ability of letting go of my controllers. The amount of times that I would just have a controller like so, I like the ability of doing that. But it's still very, very nice, very, very handy, and it gives me the confidence to really go for it in Beat Saber that I didn't have before, because I feel like it's holding on. So it has definitely got perks, and for the price, I mean, they think they were 15 quid off Amazon. Let's have a look. Do we have a link to Amazon here? We don't. They do also do a number of other products. In fact, I can... Where's my screen copy? So let's get this up here and I'll show you their website, because they are a pretty decent company, to be fair. And they're supporting me, which is always nice. This needs to be transform fit to screen. Well, that's not gone well, has it? Oh, I know what's happening here. There we go. So this is their website. So they do everything. They've got AirPod holders for your car. So you got a car mount. I mean, that's probably in a Tesla, because, you know, Tesla owners. There is an accessory for the Google Mini. Now, the Google Home Mini is a mains-powered device, but it looks as if they've actually got a battery-powered device to make it a portable speaker. You have one of these mounts for a Home Mini. That's a plug-in mount for one. Very, very handy. Don't know how well it... Oh, no, that's a UK-Australian version. So they do a UK version. You have a Google Mini. Okay. I do as well, actually. I have one in the kitchen. Wall mount for a Google Wi-Fi. and even a Google Nest Hub. So, I mean, they do mounts for everything. The Osmo pocket cover case. Now, the Osmo, is that the gimbal? I don't know what an Osmo is, but they do bits for that as well. Got a nice accessory pack here with all sorts of different doohickeys for it. And it's super cheap, $33. You've got tripods, you've got different mounts there, you've got a suction mount, all the clips you need. Looks like a extension cable and also a selfie stick for the Osmo. And then we get to the VR section. So these are the camera mounts that I got. I got them in black. And the best thing about these is, there you go, you've got the aluminium rod. But they have the rod going through the middle. And then they actually are able to use different cameras with them as well, different webcams. The Arlo Go, Arlo HD, Arlo Lite, apparently all very successful companies. And that's not showing the full picture, and that's kind of triggering me. But yes, the beautiful thing about these is they actually come with sticky pads as well. So that is actually stuck to my wall right now, and it's up there and it's been there for a little while. And it's not really affected it. Oh, but it also does come in the box. So this is what you get. You get a bag of screws, which are green, so they're probably going to key themselves. Oh, they're not too bad. And another bag of screws, one for each. And then you have the base. That's the back to it. So you just peel that off, and then that's the screw holes. And then you have the body, which has a pin in it. And then you mount and your locker. So then you just drop this in here, like so. So then now you've got your mount in. You screw this on to hold that on, and also so you can screw it tight up to your camera, your sensor, whatever it is that you're putting on. And then that is all floppy at the minute, but the moment you put this tube in, it stays put. Focus. So then that way you can angle whereabouts that you want it. That tube sits inside of there, and then that will screw over the top to hold everything in place. So the assembly is super simple, that even I can do it without even looking at instructions. He says as he struggles to screw it in place. But that's basically the long and the short of it. And then you can just either screw that or mount that any way you need. It is also rust proof. I can't really attest to that because A, it's mounted internally, and B, I have nothing externally to mount it for. But they are rust proof, so they're good for other things other than Oculus sensors. And they are also super cheap. You can see there they're $15. I think I paid about £15 for a pack of 2. So yeah, that's also what they've sent to me. Also available in white, should you want to, match the decor. And yeah, all in all, I'm actually quite impressed with these little doohickeys. So let's do that. They also actually do, which I'm mildly tempted in, the silent cable management pulley system. So these actually come with a ways and means of attaching them to your ceiling. There you go. Expands your movement area. So you attach them to your ceiling, and then it will suspend your cable for you. Now, my cable isn't long enough, and I've also got it wrapped in neoprene. So it's a lot of weight that I honestly don't think is a good idea. Plus, it's just, like I say, the cable's just not that long. But the silent running of that is very, very appealing. Very appealing. Vibe cleaning and headset replacement foams. feel like that would be rather dangerous. Then again, I suppose it's essentially just a camera lens, isn't it? So that might well work on the Rift if I had a decent interface. So that's also foam replacement for the Vive. 1.8 centimeters thick and apparently quite squishy. So that's also a nice, VR cover foam replacement alternative. I don't know what other VR products they have. I don't see anything else really. You got the air mount for the Apple HomePod. That just looks vile. Why the hell did Apple make that? And then the AirPods. And that's it. So they are available on their website. Also in the UK, you can go to failed to connect to chat server. I don't care. They're very dangerous. I need KIWI design, not KIWI shoe polish. There we go. So here's all their products. The rechargeable battery for the Google Mini, 30 quid. The wall mount plug for the Mini, $11.99, absolute bargain. The Osmo Pocket expansion accessories, 30 quid, that's probably a bargain. Here's the pulley system, although this doesn't look like the version 2s that we just saw on the website. They do come with different things. Here's the grips, $13.99 for these. Available now, all good retailers. I don't have a referral link, so buy these from whoever you like. Is that the version 2? That looks like the version 2. So they're $26.99, and then you've got the $21.99 white and or black ones. Looks like an Alexa mount as well. Other assistants are sold separately. Looks like a lot of foam replacements for the Vive. They've got the different versions of them. So that's a 3-pack, varying different sizes. What are these? Webcam covers, because, in today's day and age where you need to cover your webcam, people watch you jerk off. 2 packs of everything, that's good. So you can have multiple Google Minis plugged in around the house. Also a little, that's not even theirs. These don't even, this is not even them. I'm advertising somebody else now. Oh, that's terrible. So that's the KIWI stuff anyway. KIWI Design UK, there we go. That's all that stuff. Wireless earbud Bluetooth headphones. That looks like just straight up headphones. Oh, that could be interesting. So yeah, that's the KIWI Designs tour. By all means, give them a try. I do. If you've got a Rift S or a Quest and you want to give these a bash, you can't go wrong for $13.99. See if they work for you. If not, you can always whip them out to a friend. But I'm going to end the stream there now. I don't know if there's anything else I want to get out. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to watch the first couple of minutes if you missed it, where I basically go on about how you guys are going to try and keep me thin. Well, thin. Keep me thin. You're going to make me thin. I'm going to lose weight, hopefully. And that's it. Thanks very much for popping by. Book, Yo Bro, JDH PSVR. Oh, and the Scottish Gamer. Hello, sir. I was just saying goodbye. I was just... you're doing the same thing on the weight. Exactly. So I actually put the number out there. For Americans, it's £314. And for British folks, it is 22 stone 6. I weigh myself on a Sunday, so don't expect a different answer tomorrow. It will still be that. But that is what I'm basically going to be doing. There will be ad hoc streams where I do play things like, Racket NX or Power Beats or O-Shape or Pistol Whip or whatever I feel like just gets me moving a little bit, because I need to do just a little bit more physical movement. I'm mostly going to be losing it through diet.
We should look at multi-box VR.
Multi-box. So Box VR, I don't have Box VR. I reached out to the devs and they didn't respond to me. So on principle alone, I will not buy the game. But yeah, it's certainly something that we can definitely look into. I feel like the box VR is literally a case, you're 18 stone. That's not too bad. I wish I was 18 stone. I haven't seen 18 stone probably about 2 decades. It's been a while. I got down to like 18 stone 10 maybe a year or so ago, but then it all went back on. So it's something that I need to do. I need to stick to it. And I figured, fuck waiting for New Year. Like, everybody waits for New Year. I'm a New Year, New Me. Oh, fuck that. Everybody breaks the New Year's resolution in like 20 freaking minutes. It is exceptionally hard. I do not doubt that for 1 second, which is why I'm going to hopefully you guys can hop into streams every now and again and just be like, hey, Doc, how you doing? You know, what's your current weight? You can. I've got no problem you asking me my current weight, because that is what's going to make me ashamed to tell you that it's gone up. Do I have audio trip? I do not. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. What we got? Oh, my Steam's updated. Oh, it's so vile. I bought Vertigo the other day and Fallout 4. So I need to get into them. I also have a bit of a fighty game. Uncategorized.
Let me talk to the devs for you.
Please do. Are these all installed, or are these VR, or is it both? They're down as uncategorized. So, I mean, no, they aren't. They are just games. Can I sort this? Racing VR.
Help your channel with my 20% discount code for the Knuckle straps.
You have a 20% discount code. Whip that up on here, and I'll make sure people are aware of it. So is that?
The new livery doesn't let me separate between your or mine.
Surely it does. I don't have anybody else's games to like separate it. But that said, I want to separate VR. Here we go. Abe account Adrift, Alice. I do not have your game now. Back to Dinosaur Island. Holy crap, I thought they'd vanished. They were the bomb back in the DK2 days. B-Blocks VR. That's not one I'm going to play. Blade and Sorcery might be okay. The Boogeyman. Why don't I not have these installed? I've probably hidden them because that game terrifies me. What we got? Bam.
Here we go, guys. U995 UX2Z 20% off from Amazon UK.
Nice. What we got? Cave Digger Chop and Drop. I did install that. That was mildly interesting for 2 minutes. Creed. So Creed will be one of them. Definitely going to get into Creed. What else do we have that's a bit moving? I really need to play on some Dirt Rally. Apparently I've played 3 hours of it and I've done bugger all. Disco Destruction, that's free. I don't think I've ever played that, to be fair. Discontinue, I just could not get on with the throwing on that one. I really couldn't. Don't Look Down. I went back to it and it actually worked out okay. Wasn't too bad at all. Don't Look Down. Double Action Boogaloo. That's a VR game? Okay. That was basically like Max Payne meets Gmod. Downstream Whitewater Kayaking. I need to get into that. The devs gave me a key and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a bash sometime. Never did. Elite Dangerous. Oh, apparently I have friends playing Elite Dangerous. I should probably install it on the PC, on the Steam, and ditch the other one. Fisherman's Tale. Still never played that. The Forest Book. I definitely want to play that with you because I feel like it would be terrifying for the pair of us.
STRYTH Riders.
Sprint Vector. I hated that when I played that. Gunheart is not installed. Let's... Oof. That hard drive is ridiculously low. Help. That was a fun-looking game on the DK2. Did they ever update it for hand tracking? Looks like they did. Sprint Vector, yeah. Synth Riders. So Paul is actually running a giveaway on the Quest for Synth Riders at the moment. I need to enter that. The Haunted Graveyard. Was going to play that for Halloween, and then never did. What's another? Oh, Homer Drone. I'm going to be playing that. So this week I've got nothing recorded, so it's just going to be streams. Don't own it. Yeah, don't own that one, unfortunately. Book. Killing Floor. Mage, The Lost Memory. Oh. Yeah, that game. I heard great things about that one. Monstrum, I refuse to play. It terrifies me and also did nothing. Creed. So Creed I will definitely be playing. NVIDIA Funhouse. Why did I not play that? I feel like I didn't have the space at the time. So I've got O-Shape. Never launched that. We'll be playing that in the very near future. I've downloaded so much stuff. Power Beats VR, that's one that I'm going to be playing to get my body jiggling. Now these will be...
Fighting championship for the pair of us.
What the frack is this? Don't know. Yes. We will definitely be fighting. Definitely be doing that. I'm sure I had more wiggly games. Need to get on Serious Sam at some point. Soul Raven. All these games were previously hidden. I think I can see why.
Isn't Creed MP? Creed.
Creed is multiplayer, yes. Suicide Guy. That is definitely not VR. I would have totally played that one if it was. No, I want the store page. Oh, Steam, can I go back to how it used to be? Is this the store page now? Do I get the information? Yeah. Oh, wait, it does have VR support? Oh, fuck me, I'm going to be playing that. Until None Remain VR. I thought, ooh, Battle Royale. Don't do it. It's empty. Absolutely empty. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I got that on the Epic Store. Why is it here now? Oh well, gift horse. Virtual Fighting Championship. There we go. So we'll be playing that one. Wave Circles. That's another one that's going to get me shaking. Didn't overly love it, but you know, that fat guy's loving it. So.
Ranger.
Don't own it. RVB 360 video. Never really. I have more games that will make me shake my ass, I'm sure. Naturally, there's Beat Saber. Which ones of these? Beachbody Bros. Downloaded, never really played it. Don't know if it will get me shaking or not. I need to give touring carts another shake using just a controller and not the steering wheel. I feel like that's probably where I went wrong. I have Butts installed? Why? Psychonauts, The Rhombus of Ruin. Bought that and I've never played it. I really should. The Bond, that was free, wasn't it? From Other Suns book. If you are ever feeling rich, buy that freaking game. And I think, do you know, I've never seen the last part of 4 Plan either. I am man. Wilson's Heart, never played it. Really, really should. Apparently I've had it for a year. Fuck. Technolust, I actually wasn't overly impressed when I first played it.
Does it revive okay?
Does it revive okay? Apparently so, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I will have to revive it one time and see what happens. I've got Box Music, or Music Box even. That was okay for what it was before Beat Saber existed. So much garbage. Yeah. So I've got enough to sort of get me shaking. I'll Run Dorothy Run. That's another one I may end up playing. So I've got enough. So it'll be a case of I will try and play some VR every day to get me moving, even if it's just chucking on Beat Saber on the Quest on a morning. And then I will be trying to stream some of it as well. And then there'll be the usual videos and or streams that we do on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is in place of Monday's video because, like I say, this weekend I was like, I just don't fancy recording anything. I'm just going to stream and see what happens. And so I wanted to show off these little babies and let you guys know how they go and how I feel about them. I do genuinely like them. I think they are going to stay. We'll see, because let's face it, the Mammoth gunstock didn't last very long. They've come off. I was playing Beat Saber and I just felt like it was slipping off. Thanks very much, Buck. I do appreciate the support. So yeah, you know, come back in a week's time, see how I'm getting on. Synth Riders, I definitely will get into that one. Hopefully I can win a key from Paul. But that's it. I said I was going like 20 minutes ago. So thank you very much for popping by this evening, guys. I do appreciate it. And until next time, which is going to be Wednesday, if you fancy a bit of Elite Dangerous, the Doctor is out.